Hey guys, I'm Grimy and welcome back to my Xcom Iron Man Impossible playthrough. We've gotten through the first mission and I've gone ahead and signed all my research and engineering excavation. So what you typically want to do is when you're done with the first mission, before you assign promotions or anything, you want to go into your research and your engineering and set up everything the way you want it. And the reason is time passes even if you're not scanning in mission control. So every second that you save won't have too much of an effect, but it won't hurt either. So while we're still in the basic, I'm going to take the opportunity to discuss research and engineering options. The build I'm going to be using in this playthrough is I'm going to go for a March satellite rush, followed by an April base rush. The reason for this is I like speedrunning, and I'm trying to break my previous record for a speed run. If you're not going for that, there are definitely better strategies than the one I'm using. So let's discuss the options. Xenobiology, you want to research this first if you're going to go for an April base rush. The reason is research takes really long on impossible difficulty, so if you don't start xenobiology and then arc thrower right away, you might not get your alien containment facility up in time. The other viable option is to get meld recombination and get an early mech trooper out. This is very powerful and it lets you tank shots, it lets you just deal with March missions with substantially less risk. March missions and April missions definitely are some of the hardest missions. And by hardest I mean the ones that you're most likely to fail. And if you're going a pure Iron Man, a very hardcore Iron Man playthrough where just reloading is not an option, that's exactly what you want to do. Weapon fragments and alien materials are also options. I personally think they're inferior, and I'm about to explain why. First of all, scopes and nanofiber vests aren't that good. You really rely on grenades for the first few months because they clear cover, they give you kills, and they detonate exploding vehicles. These two items also cost money, whereas grenades are free. So that's not great, but these two research options do lead into beam weapons and carapace armor. These are both good things, but carapace armor I don't think is that big of a deal. Plus armor is great, lets you take a lot of risks, but at the same time you could have just gotten a mech trooper, and it would have taken less research time. Remember, carapace comes out, it takes like 15 to 20 days, I don't know off the top of my head, but it's a pretty long time, as opposed to meld recombination, which just takes 8 days plus the time to build a mech trooper. You basically won't be getting that carapace armor out until April. And by then, March is over, and I think that's the hardest month. You could argue that Thin Men make April harder than March, but I would argue against that. I mean, that's a matter of opinion. As for beam weapons are also great, but the thing is, the weapons are split up into different research projects. You have to research laser rifles before you get to heavy lasers, shotguns, and sniper rifles. So immediately, the only troops that are going to be benefiting from your lasers are going to be your assaults and your supports. I don't really use supports in the early game. I'll explain why in a bit. And assaults, I feel like lasers are actually only a marginal upgrade over shotguns. I actually think shotguns are a very, very good weapon. The reason is it gives you 100% accuracy on flank targets within 4 tiles. That's amazing. Any amount of reliability you can get in the early game is amazing. Once again, 70% chance to kill even dead men on flanks. That's the highest chance you can get aside from using a rocket from a heavy. Yeah, that's basically it. I really do think, because the shotgun is so good and works so well in combination with running gun, I do think it's almost as good as the laser rifle. I definitely prefer it over a traditional assault rifle. You want to start excavating right away. That's because you need 6 open, 6 slots. Okay, let's just call them slots. You need 2 for power generators, you need 1 for a workshop, 1 for a satellite uplink, and 1 for an alien containment facility. But that's just for my build. You can probably get away with less if you're going for, say, mech rush. If you're going for mech rush, you just need to build a cybernetics bay and maybe a power generator. You don't really need anything else because you won't be rushing for satellite uplink. I also build a satellite right away. The reason being is I can cancel it for a full refund. So there's really no reason not to get it. The only time I would ever use the satellite and not cancel it is if I get a council request, and it might be worth the 23 credits compared to what you would pay if you get 4 engineers and then you start building satellites. I mean, the point is you cancel it for a full refund, so why the hell not? Now we're going to scan. Either we're going to get engineers in time, in which case we are going to go attempt the March satellite rush. It's not guaranteed, but that's what I'm going for my speedrun. If we don't get it, I'm going to go for scientists, since engineers aren't going to be useful for the first month. 200 credits is nice, but I don't really have that much to spend it on. So whereas scientists would give me an 80% research speed bonus for basically the entirety of the first month. So that's extremely powerful. If you don't want to risk a Mars satellite rush, that's definitely the best option. But since we are, I'm going to go for engineers first.
Excavation complete.
Commander, we've picked up multiple requests for assistance.
As you can see,
abductions in progress are marked on the hologram.
We have cleanly missed the window for March satellite rush, so we're going to go for the science reward. Now, I want you to look at all of your troops and count how many kills they have. In this case, our sniper has 1 kill, and our heavy has 3. Our heavy also has slightly more willpower, so we're going to make him our leader. And the reason for that is there's always a small chance that if your leader panics, the rest of the team will chain panic. So you always want to make your leader the highest willpower soldier. Additionally, I dropped the assault and the support because I consider EXP to be a resource. The more EXP you have, how should I word this? You basically need to spend 480 EXP to get the second tier perk. That's basically the only thing you can reliably get in the first month. Your shredder will sometimes get your heavy will sometimes get a shredder rocket by April, but for all intents and purposes, we're going to look at the first perk we can get. In the case of snipers, they have snapshot and squad sight, both very good. The heavy has bullet swarm, also amazing. The assault has aggression and tactical sense, neither of which are that great. Aggression's, I think, is very good, but not as good as bullet swarm and squad sight. And the support gets sprinter, which is probably the most lackluster. We also consider how powerful the unit is in the early game. The heavy is basically going to be carrying us through the next few missions because the rocket is by far the best starting ability. Snipers are the biggest liability because they can't move and shoot while they are squaddies. So that's bad, but we want them to get squad sight, which is why we bring our sniper along, and we're just going to feed her kills so she can get promoted and get squad sight, and we can cruise through the next following missions with slightly more safety. Assaults are better than rookies, substantially better because of run and gun and because of shotguns, but since they can only get tactical sense and aggression with the experience that they earn, I don't think it's worth it. I would rather get a rookie promoted and hope that we get a heavy. So that's the plan. We're going to go for scientists. We're going to completely forgo. We are going to completely forgo engineers and the March satellite rush just because our mission came in too late for us to even try. Alright, we got the highway construction map. The gist of this map is, once again, there is a big area in the middle where there's not much high cover. There's some, but you can't hopscotch through it. So we want to avoid that. That's going to be our no man's land. There's a lot of high cover on the left-hand side of the highway, so we're going to progress through that side of the highway. There are some sectoids to the right-hand side. We need to deal with them first, so we aren't surrounded when we progress through the left-hand side. And that's basically it. There's a lot of cars. We can exploit them for explosions. And this is basically a really straightforward map. The first move we're going to do, we're going to move somewhere where we don't trigger line of sight with aliens, but we want to figure out where the first meld canister is. And it can either be towards the right-hand side or the left-hand side of the map. We just need to figure out which one it is.
Выполняю.
And we see it. It's toward the left-hand side. The first alien pod is usually in front of this truck. We're not in position to deal with them right now. Our heavy might be, but I'm not sure I want to waste a rocket this early into the map.
On the move.
Not that you could deal with them immediately anyways, but yeah, we're going to move our soldiers up somewhere outside line of sight, and then we'll advance and trigger the aliens the following turn. I'm going to move the sniper up because I want her to be in position to take a shot. If she can get any kills, that's definitely optimal. Once again, we're playing on a difficult map, so there are a total of 10 aliens. Debating where to send the heavy. Probably going to send the heavy down the middle so he has the widest range for his rockets if we need to launch it. And we're going to hunker everyone down behind high cover.
Aye, aye, Commander.
That's affirmative.
If we're lucky, our sniper will be able to pop off the mine melter, and that'll put her 2 kills closer to promotion. That's very important for us. Movement's not really a big option right now because this sectoid is in fact mine merging. We would need to move a soldier up here in order to blow up the cover in front of the sectoid. And I would prefer not to do that. Let's check out the accuracy. It's 55%. Headshot doesn't actually help very much, but it certainly doesn't hurt. We're talking about, what, we have a 55% chance to hit. If we crit, we kill. We have 45% chance to not crit. 30% of that time we're going to kill anyways, so we're talking 85%, 0.55 times 0.85, we have about 45%. Might as well, we always have the heavy to finish up the job. As long as we have a backup plan, we should be fine. But wasting a rocket on 2 sectoids is definitely a bad idea. We get lucky, and we pluck it off. The sniper is now up to 3 kills. A soldier will need something like, say, 3 promotions and 3 missions and 8 kills to get a promotion. We're going to move 1 soldier up to the left. Like I said, our goal is to advance through the left side of the map. Actually, I should have moved all my soldiers in that direction. I really don't want to go down the middle. Like I said, it's very hard to hopscotch from this high cover to this high cover, and there's very little other high cover besides that.
Weapons hot.
We run into 2 more sectoids,
Watch the flank. They're moving.
Adjusting sights.
which is not ideal. I prefer to front load risk. I would have preferred to get the 3 sectoid pods earlier. We have a very obvious kill here,
Affirmative.
and that is we can just detonate the vehicles. We also have a flanking shot, so I'm going to take that, because why not? We get it, and we can finish out the last sectoid with simple grenades.
Иду.
Our sniper's not in range to detonate the car very effectively, and he's not in range. She can't do enough damage to kill anyways. So the safe move in this case, is just toss 2 grenades. We'll get a kill to one of our rookies. I want to detonate this this truck because we're going to be using it for cover very soon. Actually, our sniper might be able to get a kill in this case. About a 55% chance. Why not? Very nice. We were able to save a grenade. Always good. I don't want to move up, so I'm just going to reload. If we move up, we risk triggering more pods, and we always want to avoid that.
Выхожу.
I'm going to grab the melt.
Отлично.
Take a quick look as to where the last melt container is. It's pretty far off, and getting there basically involves triggering 2 sectoid pods. I am most likely going to not get that
All
melt.
over it.
We'll move all of our
Heading to that
soldiers up.
location. That's what we're looking for.
Yeah, the timer is way too low on that. I'm just not even gonna bother.
Смотрю внимательно. Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
I wonder if I could get it. Probably not worth it at all. None of our rookies have kills, so they are fairly expendable in that sense. I don't want to move through the front, because that's more likely to trigger aliens. I'd rather get to that car
I'm on the move.
through here. We'll see if they re-trigger anything. And we advance. Okay, looks like we'll be able to secure the meld the next turn. I'm going to reload my sniper and advance my remaining soldiers.
Поняла вас.
Answer you. Got it.
Можно начинать.
Roger. Got my eyes on you.
What the hell was that?
Alright, we're in range of meld canister. We're going to grab
I need
it.
to ask twice.
Miraculously, we still haven't triggered
Got it.
the alien pods, which is very strange. We're not going to move our soldiers because we have all the time in the world. I'd rather
Come get some.
reveal aliens on the first turn with my first soldiers move.
There's something out there.
Alright, who are we going to advance next?
I'm on it.
Probably the rookie, he's expendable.
Я пошла.
And we're gonna advance our remaining soldiers in follow the leader style behind it so we don't trigger any more aliens. We still have 2 pods of aliens left. We need to figure out how to deal with them. I kind of want to move my sniper up, and unfortunately she's 2 tiles out of position, so we're going to move
Ищу.
all of our soldiers up exactly 2 tiles.
Здесь номер 1. What was that?
This cover is not optimal. As you can see, it is a single layer of cover. Once one of it gets shot, it blows up, but we'll take what we can get,
Уже иду.
and we'll advance.
Там
This will
кто-то
probably
есть.
spot the aliens. Our sniper is up to 4 kills now. Unfortunately, we don't have any good grenade shots. The best option might just be to move up and hunker down.
I'm on it, Commander.
Unfortunately, our heavy doesn't have a great place to go, which means no rockets the next turn, but we do have grenades, and we're definitely in grenade range, so I'm certainly comfortable in spite of that. We might lose a soldier if we lose cover, but we don't have too many other options.
Нас отстреливают.
Sectoids destroy cover and expose our rookie. Now there's an extremely high chance that he's going to die to sectoid fire.
Maledizione.
Just hope that nobody panics. And nobody does. Very good. We can take out these 2 guys with a grenade. Not optimal. We can also take them out. I meant we could take them out with the rocket. We can also take them out with a grenade, though. I'm least worried about getting my heavy kills because I consider bullet swarm to be less useful than spot sight. Also, it's much easier to get killed with a heavy since he has rockets. I do have a few options though. I'm debating. Once again, we have a 55% shot on the mine merger. It's probably not worth it when if I take a 45% chance to kill when you have 100%. Once again, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 kills. Not the most comfortable situation to be in. I'm going to drop the grenade and hurt one of the sectoids, destroy the cover. I'll take a pot shot with my rookie.
Target eliminated.
And I'll eliminate the last sectoid without I don't really need headshot since he doesn't have 5 HP.
Hurrah!
It was basically a 70% chance to kill. Very good. About as good as you can get on XCOM. We have a few options. We don't have grenades anymore. We have a 55% chance up to a 45. If we use a grenade first and let the rookie get a kill, she'll have a 65% chance to kill. And since she does need a kill, I'm willing to spend a sniper grenade to do so. Since she's up to 5 kills, she's substantially closer to her goal.
Kill confirmed.
And that leaves 1 pack of 3 sectoids left. And we still have a rocket, so we're in prime shape. Okay, we have a few options now. I'm going to retreat the sniper back. I'm going to hunker down the rookie. I'm going to move up the heavy, and also hunker him down. I want him to get the last few kills since he hasn't gotten any this entire mission. As long as the cover in front of him doesn't get shot out, which we're gambling on, we'll be able to clear out the sectoids most likely. At least 2 of them. Fortunately, the sectoids decide, since our rookie has the least amount of HP, that they would fire at him instead of our heavy, which is very good for us. Ideally, if I can kill the mine merger, this is better because we would get more weapon fragments. If we blow up 2 sectoids to get 2 kills, but we don't get weapon fragments for either of the sectoid. So let's take a closer look, figure out where the mine merger is. We can't exactly tell, but I'm going to assume he's coming from the side of this trash can or behind it. So probably safe to assume that a rocket can't actually reach that far. We're going to just blow 2 of them up with a rocket. Unfortunately, our rocket went off course, so we only killed one sectoid. And without much high cover, we can't really deal with the last sectoid too well. Once again, we're going to take a shot with our rookie. This has a very low chance to kill. Approximately 40% chance if we crit. So 0.4 times 65. Oof, that's pretty bad. That's about 23% chance to kill. Very bad, but we might as well. He's left with 1 HP, meaning the best move is actually to move up a sniper. Sniper has 75 aim. She'll have 75% chance to kill this sectoid, which is better than letting the sectoid make a 35% accuracy shot on one of our rookies. I did the calculation for why this is better, why it is better to put a soldier into low cover and take a shot than to just let the sectoids take a high cover shot against your soldiers in the previous video. So you can check the math in the description of that video. Our sniper's up to 6 kills. We're almost certainly going to get that's so weird.
Help! Someone help!
That sectoid was a boss. He just pulled out the miracle shot. He had only 1 in 35% chance to hit this soldier. Not only that, he did it while out of cover, which is extremely atypical for sectoids because, well, they're cowardly and generally always stick to cover. We don't have too many options. Our sniper does not have line of sight, and with the pistol we can't kill him. Our heavy's injured. Like I said, he's the leader. He panicked. He causes chain panic. Unfortunately, the tiny willpower increase didn't really help us in this situation. I'm debating whether to move the sniper here and take a 75% pot shot or not. I believe this might be a bad idea because it puts our... No. Our heavy is the most vulnerable now because he has 3 HP. If we put the sniper here, the sectoid is probably going to move up to high cover and take a shot at the heavy anyways. I'm not terribly worried about flanking because there's no cover along the side that's within firing range of the sectoid. So I believe... I'm not saying this is a safe move, but we don't really have better moves in this situation. We're going to move up, we're going to take a 75% pot shot on the sectoid, and this is guaranteed not to kill him. He's going to move up to high cover, and he's going to take a shot on the heavy. Now we don't have that many good shots left. I believe the correct play is to hunker down, send the rookie up for a flank.
10-4.
Oh shoot, that's still in line of sight of the sectoid. Okay, so in this situation, the optimal move is to, risk the rookie. I should have moved one tile back, and then the sectoid would not have had a shot at all. That was my mistake. I will want to move the rookie before the end of the turn. So that's what I'm going to do. We're going to move her to the side so the car doesn't blow her up.
Reloaded.
I don't want to give too many. I don't really want to give kills to my heavy anymore. And the logic behind this is he's injured. He's probably not going to be available to us for our next mission. So we might as well sacrifice him. I mean, not sacrifice. I'm going to sacrifice the XP that he would have gained otherwise. We move up. We find out that the sectoid's not where we think he is. Hunker down, and advance the rookie. There's no need for us to take risks in this situation. We have a flanking shot, but I really don't want to give the kill to the rookie. We have a pistol shot with our sniper, and unfortunately this might be the best shot that we have. 66% is not bad, I'm going to take it. If things don't go well, I'm going to move up my heavy and take another shot. The overall odds are pretty damn good.